chairs of governing councils, respected heads of institutions, senior management of Moherst, distinguished guests, brothers and sisters in development from the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to Sindola, Kanila, and to this Moherst first quarter sector retreat in 2025. It is with great pleasure that I address you today as we commence this important gathering which brings together the leadership of our higher education sector to address or to assess our progress, align our strategies, and set the course for the year ahead. Over the years, our sector has undergone significant transformations, with institutions such as the University of the Gambia, with the famous Faraba Banta campus, the University of Applied Science, Engineering and Technology, which will be delivered in the coming 2 months, the Civil Service University, formerly MDI, the University of Education, the Gambia UEG, formerly Gambia College, and the National Accreditation and Quality Assurance Authority, NACA, playing a pivotal role in shaping the future of tertiary and higher education in the Gambia. These institutions, with their unique mandates, continue to drive quality education, research, and innovation, all of which are central to our national development agenda. This retreat comes at a crucial moment as we seek to consolidate our gains from 2024 and strategically plan for 2025. It is an opportunity for us to engage in critical self-reflection, to assess the challenges we have encountered, and to collectively find solutions that will enhance our sector's efficiency and impact. The objectives of this retreat, why we're here. Roughly 5 main objectives. Over the next 5 days, we will focus on key areas that are fundamental to our sector's growth. 1, assessing the achievement of 2024. We will review progress made in institutional development, program accreditation, research output, and policy implementation. This is what we plan to do in 2024. How far have we gone with these key areas? Number 2, setting strategic priorities for 2025. Through a balanced approach of institutional autonomy and joint collaboration, we will identify key performance indicators, KPIs, that will guide our collective efforts. We need to signpost our future. We need to know where we're heading to. We cannot wake up and be doing things haphazardly. We must know the objective and then reach the mountaintop that we are all looking for. Number 3, enhancing cross-institutional synergies. We will explore how our institutions can share resources, collaborate on research, and align their programs to avoid duplication while maximizing impact. This is government institution. These are government institutions funded by taxpayers' money. We cannot allow that we have different baskets, spending money anyhow. We need to really harmonize our interventions so that we limit the wastage. Number 4, addressing sector-wide challenges, whether it is funding constraints, infrastructure gaps, or capacity building needs. This retreat provides a space for open discussions and innovative solutions. We need to think outside the box. We are academics. There will be challenges. We all know that. And that's why we exist. We exist because there are challenges. So our role is not to come and be repeating and spending time on the challenges. We know that before we exist. And that is the core of our existence. Our role now is to provide solutions to those problems. That's why we exist. We cannot come in 2025 be talking about the challenges. Others can talk about challenges because that's not part of their DNA. For us from academia, because there are challenges, that's why we exist. Because academics are torchbearers of society. They must lead society to the promised land. They are the custodians of light, custodians of development. Number 5, strengthening governance and accountability. The role of governing councils in ensuring institutional effectiveness cannot be overstated. Their active participation here underscores our commitment to good governance in higher education. Governing councils are government. They represent government. They speak the voice of government. Governing councils are not trade unions. They cannot say anything different from what government is saying. Because it belongs to government. It's a delegated authority. So these are things that need to be understood very clearly and executed as per our national development agenda. The role of higher education in national development. As we deliberate, let us always remember that higher education is not just about producing graduates. It is about equipping individuals with the knowledge, skills, and competencies to drive economic growth, social transformation, and technological advancement. Our institutions must remain centers of excellence, committed to research-driven solutions that address national and regional challenges. Call to action. This retreat is not merely a formality. It is a working session that must yield concrete, actionable outcomes. Concrete and actionable outcomes. I urge each of you to actively participate, to engage in discussions with an open mind, and to propose bold, innovative solutions that will propel our sector forward. By the end of this retreat, we should have a clear roadmap for the year ahead, one that ensures we are making measurable progress in achieving our objectives. That's the reason why we are here. We cannot do things the old way, because the old way did not work. So we need to change. In the coming weeks, less than 2 weeks, we're going to celebrate 60 years of independence. And academics are called upon to reflect about that celebration. What are you celebrating? What have you put on the table to be able to celebrate? What are you going to hand over to generations yet unborn, that when you were given that opportunity to lead these institutions, this is what you were able to do? You must tell the Gambian people what you have prepared for them when it comes to higher education. Therefore, this week, we need to reflect and be able to produce something very tangible, action-oriented policy decisions. so that we change the narratives. We are from the Gambia. We are academics. We cannot behave like others. We will argue among ourselves. We will, as I stated on Friday, during the validation of the first ever tracer study on UTG graduates. And we'll be doing the same thing for all the other institutions. There's another one coming on Tibet that concerns USET and others. But we will do the same for the civil service and also Civil Service University and the University of Education. But we need to really plan and plan well. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to all of you for your dedication and unwavering commitment to the enhancement of higher education in the Gambia, as instructed by His Excellency, President Adama Barrow. I also thank the organizers from Moherst, my DPSCs, and the entire Moherst family, singling out our Director of Planning. I used to call him the Faraba man, you know, but now very soon he will be the Kanila man. Because from Kanila, we will talk to the world. Before we were talking from Faraba, but if we come up with a clear roadmap that will help us to signpost our development agenda, then the dreams will come true. I thank you and the facilitators of this retreat for their meticulous planning, ensuring that we have a conducive environment for productive discussions. All the vice chancellors and their team, senior management of the different universities, the different chairpersons of governing councils, and also with NACA, both the council and management. We want to sincerely appreciate you, because you will all be presenting. Together we come together and reflect on whatever is said. And by the way, this is just the beginning. Henceforth, every 3 months, we will all meet around the table of academic sisterhood and brotherhood and reflect on what we are doing and where we are heading to. Where we are heading to, we know it. And we strongly believe that we must attain that objective. That's what our training tells us, and we cannot fail. There's no room for failure. So I call on everybody to buckle up. We change the way we used to do things, and for us to be results-oriented wherever we are. The station you occupy must be a station of development. And when you lead well. Show them the direction and let them see the light shining, a light of development. With that, I formally declare this Moherst first quarter sector retreat open and look forward to insightful deliberations and transformative outcomes for the tertiary and higher education ecosystem to be the tool for this development in line with our Yiriwa, in line with our development agenda. I thank you very much. Shalom.